right, welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the New York Mets. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set. Today's starting pitcher, Freddie Peralta.
Well, Boog, he's the type of guy that you can bet on to give you quality innings most of the time he goes out there. Guy knows how to pitch. He's got good stuff. Sometimes it can be even plus stuff. First time through the order, though, I think that's going to tell us a lot about how he's feeling today and how he's going to settle into this ball game and attacking hitters.
All right, ready to go here. And now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. He caught it behind his back. Nicely done for the out. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. Now with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. One of the things you may notice with Freddie Freeman, he always wears long sleeves. And you go back and remember his mom, Rosemary, she died of melanoma, skin cancer, back in 2000. And that's one of the ways that Freddie honors her every game. That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Tapped in front of the plate. Sends it to first, and Freeman is retired. 3rd out. We're midway in inning number 1. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless. Back here at the ballpark, and pitching in this game, number 80.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Here's the center fielder, A.J. Ewing. And that one is lifted in the air. Pajes makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Here's the Mets lineup now. Singy, we're looking at a really young lineup here, so not much experience, but it also means they're going to bring a lot of energy to the table most days.
Well, we're in a golden age of young players. I mean, these players, they're getting up to the majors. They're dominating from a young age, bringing home plenty of hardware early in their careers. I mean, before they even get to free agency. So, you know, when you consider all of that, I love seeing the kind of energy that a team like this brings to the yard every day in and day out.
The 0-1. And that one is inside, ball 1. And strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
The 1-2. And a ball evens the count. 2-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Left-hand hitter waits. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. One down, base is empty. And there's a ball.
The idea was right, looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Three-two. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Muncy throws, save, and that was close.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Runner on at first with one gone. Bo Bichette digs in now. That one ripped. This one's got a chance. Off the batter's eye and gone. Bo Bichette blasts one out, and they jump out front. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. In there, and it's 0-1. There's a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And that one almost got him.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
One-two now. And now 2-2. Got it by him for the K.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And the righty deals. And there's a foul ball. The 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. The wind of the pitch. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And a pitch. On the ground, right side. Betts whips it to first. And Polanco is out. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. And welcome back. 2nd inning set to go. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Mookie Betts. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Gone. Mookie Betts muscles one out the opposite way. And they're chipping away. It's 2-1. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Line drive, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
And now it's Max Muncy. And the first offering is not close. Peralta, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. And a pitch. That's a strike. Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a guy out there coming at you with high velocity.
Next one misses, and a count 2-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Just a little too quick on that. Front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Two now. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Bench going back some more, looking up, gone. Max Muncy leaves the yard, and we're all square. It's 2-2.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
One down. Andy Pajes will hit next. Strike 1. Tied up here in the early going. That's off the mark, and it's a ball and a strike. Here comes a pitch.
2-1.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Righty to the plate. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Still only one out here in the inning. And now it's filled up. Line drive, base hit right field. And that one's going to get into the corner. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Miguel Rojas at the plate.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
Pajes over at second, 1 down. Next offering upstairs. Peralta, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Two and one now.
Ball 3.
Check swing. Now a look down to first. And he went around according to Darryl Parker. So now 3 and 2. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2 right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
First and second, 1 out. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Pitch misses. 1-0.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
1 out. Runners at first and second. The next offering misses. Now 2-0.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. And that's a little high. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And that's a strike. And here it comes. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And it's off the wall. 1 run's in. And he's got a double.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So the batting order turns over. Shohei Ohtani, the next to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. There's a strike. That's to third. Bichette whips it to first. And they get Ohtani for the out. Now at the plate, Alex Call. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that's in there for strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
The pitch. Comebacker to the mound. In plenty of time to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Carson Bench. The wind and the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Next one is off the plate. And 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one away.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
So up next for New York, Jared Young. First pitch, and he just misses. Just missed.
2-0.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1. Looked like it was a little bit up. The pitch. And that's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Man at first with 1 gone. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. And a strike in there. Young stands at first with 1 out. Next pitch is downstairs. Good eye right there. And that one is lifted in the air. Calls it in, 2 away. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Young around second, headed for third. Relay throw home. Tag safe at home. It's 3-3.
Well done. Drives in the run. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And now the center fielder, A.J. Ewing. He's 0 for 1. Checks his swing, dribbled to the right side. Fires over to first. Inning over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We're tied now at 3 apiece. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Queens, on to the 3rd inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. Ball 1 there. Freeman goes 6 feet 5 inches, 220 pounds, and he's a former National League MVP. One to know to Freddie Freeman. And that's outside.
Well, he's back out here for the 3rd, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
That one's in there, and the count is 3-1. And there's ball 4.
Well, he just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And now it's Mookie Betts. The solo homer his first time. That's in for a strike. Nobody out. Runner at first. Runner on the goal. That one hit to right. Dives, but it's off his glove. The throw into second. They get the force for out number 1.
Wow, this is one of those plays that happens sometimes, but it never really should. Seems like he just got a bad read on the ball, and the good throw from the outfield was perfect to get the out.
Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 1 so far. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Kyle's brother Preston got a little bit of time in the big leagues. Pretty good left-handed hitter. Played his college ball at the University of Florida. The 1-1. Good eye right there. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Righty delivers. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with, and there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there, and it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Muncy stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Kicks and fires.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Started after it. Appeal to third. No swing. And he deals. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. The pitch. Squirts away a little bit. Tag, safe at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch. Betts on at second with 2 down. And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here at the ballpark, set for the bottom of the third. Here's a big power threat. Juan Soto. And first offering is fouled off. Soto, a former home run derby champ, batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The 0-1. And a foul ball.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
The pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And another ball. Soto tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Didn't go. On the ground, right side. Throw on to Freeman. 1 gone, bottom of the third inning. Bo Bichette up to the dish. He's already homered in this game. That one misses, and that is ball 1. Bichette getting to start at the hot corner, 25 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
The wide to kick the pitch. And that is in for a strike. And it's 2-1.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Next offering misses. And now 3-1. Next offering is fouled back. Three-two on the way. Battling here as he fouls it away. Three-two now. Got him. And 2 away now.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed. Gets the out.
Here's Francisco Lindor. His first at bat was a strikeout. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. Kicks and deals. Pulls that one foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. Strike two.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Start of the fourth. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Peralta back to work.
That's a ball.
That's a little bit low.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
And puts the squeeze on that. And there's one down.
No, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
And here is Miguel Rojas. 0-1. And a pitch. Foul ball. Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
The next pitch misses, and it's 2-2.
It's a good take.
Next pitch is outside. And the right-hander deals. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And a pitch. Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. He's in there. The batter now will be Will Smith. Doubled his first time up. Ball one, no strikes. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Bounce to the left side. Bichette to second. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Back here at Citi Field. Now it's the DH, Jorge Polanco. The wind of the pitch. And takes low for ball one.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Fought off foul. They say you win.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
And a ball and 2 strikes. And misses inside. Next pitch is in the dirt. And now it's 3-2. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn. He's digging for second. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the 4th.
Everything came together for him. Good pitch, hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield.
Now it's the right fielder, Carson Bench. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Runner leads away at second. And now 2-0 as that one missed below the knees. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boog, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
Three-0 down. Polanco at second with nobody out. And now a full count.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Hard hit right side. Betts whips it to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. And next for the Mets, Jared Young. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Muncy makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. 0 for 1. He flied out to right in his first trip. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. 2013 in the playoffs, you caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
Deal 1. Now 1-1. And the pitch. And a count 1-2. And the righty deals. And now it's even up.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
2 outs. 3-2 now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We played 4. All tied up at 3 apiece. Ready now for the 5th inning. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. The pitch. And downstairs.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Next offering is fouled back. Check swing, and he held up. There's the strike. Left-hand hitter waits.
3-2.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Alvarez makes the grab, 1 down. Here's the left fielder, Alex Call. Clips the corner. Strike 1.
0-1 to count.
And here it comes. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Soto makes the grab. 2 away now.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. In there for strike 1. One of the things you don't think about with Freddie Freeman, he's really good defensively picking over there, but he's got a very good throwing arm. In high school, he could throw 95 plus from the mound. Foul ball there. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Ewing makes the play, and that is that. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, so no change in the score. It's 3-3. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Digging in, Brett Beatty. The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. I'm exhausted from watching some of these at-bats. Lots of full counts and a ton of pitches with the starter still out there. They're taking up a lot of his energy. Boog, I can't even keep track of how many full counts we've had in this one. I've messed up my scorebook because there have been so many, and you know my scorebook is a work of art.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Righty to the plate. And that's outside. swings and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
So up next, A.J. Ewing. First offering misses the mark. Yeah, that's outside. There's the strike. Good eye in that spot. The wind and the pitch. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
3-2 now. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Eric Lauer.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Now the youngster Juan Soto, 1 for 2. Snap throw to first. And he dives back in safely. Chris, Juan Soto's one of the best young hitters we've seen come along in a long time. Of course, helped the Nationals to win the World Series in 2019, and he won the batting title. Hit .351 in that shortened 2020 season. Ewing leads off first with 1 away. Next pitch misses inside, and the count is 2-0. And now the lefty. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Next one just misses. 3-2 now. Bo Bichette waits on deck. And a payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. At the belt and fires. Swing and a ball popped up. Muncy makes the grab for the second out.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. He's already homered here in this one. 0-1. That's in there.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
That one off the mark. Going to count 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 1-2. It's softly on the ground left side. Muncy sends it to first. And Bichette is retired. And that ends the inning. Mets strand one. Score remains tied at 3. Welcome back. New inning getting started. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Betts, 30 years old now, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. That one misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count. That clips a corner. Activity in the bullpen. Luke Weaver appears to be getting loose. Warren getting loose as well. High in the air, out to right. Bench sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Fouled off left side. Thinking Kyle Tucker has done a little bit of everything. He's won a World Series. He's been an All-Star. He's won a Gold Glove. And a guy who was the 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft. That misses the zone. And the count even 1-1.
He's been a guy that can kind of fly under the radar, but not so much anymore. Everyone's aware of the damage that he can do in that lineup. But the guy that's kind of old school, doesn't wear the batting gloves, just goes up there and rakes. Got a great arm in the outfield as well. Definitely the pride of Plant High School in Tampa, Florida.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Left-hand batter waits. Gets a piece and stays alive. The pitch. And that's in the dirt.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The pitch. Got him. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Max Muncy at the dish. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing.
And he's close as he's trying to get through 6 full innings right now. He's about to throw his 100th pitch. I'd be surprised if this isn't it for him.
Knocks it down to the hole.
I think he got a little casual on that play and took it for granted a little bit. So maybe just as much of a mental mistake as a physical one. And with 2 outs, that's a tough one to swallow for the entire defense.
Oscar Brazoban gets the ball now. Go ahead run on base. And now the center fielder, Andy Pajes. That misses the zone. Ball one. Brazaban, 33 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And the 1-0. And a good eye there. Two-0. Out to short. Lindor. They take the force out, and that will end the inning. Clean work out of the Mets bullpen there. To the bottom of the sixth we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. Well, we go bottom 6. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Lauer back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Lindor, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Kicks and fires. Back to the mound. It hit him. In there safely. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Over to first, and he's saved. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And he deals. That clips the corner.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Ground ball could be 2. Good feed. That's 1. On to first. Out. Double play. Just got it there in time.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Now here is Carson Bench. That one fouled off. The pitch. And that's in for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Not even close there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Next offering is outside. Comes the 2-2. That one missing inside. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
The kick, the 3-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. Back here in Queens, we go to the top of the 7th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Rojas. The pitch. This one in the air, right field. One down. And next for L.A., Will Smith. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Righty delivers. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And a pitch. And down on strikes he goes. And there's 2 away.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Ball 1, no strikes. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. That'll fire up the dugout. Just like that, they move in front. It's 4-3. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. He's going to have nightmares about that pitch. Perfect execution. It's not supposed to produce that result. He got hurt by a really good one there, but even a better swing at the plate.
And now Alex Call. And a foul ball.
Well, on the mound, this is a spot where he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the home run. Forget about now being behind on the scoreboard. Start fresh and get those hitters back up to the plate as quickly as possible.
Next offering is down low. Right-handed reliever. And that one pulled foul. Kicks and deals. Fights it off. You'll see another. Next offering down low and in the dirt. Got him swinging. The high heat, too much on that one. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Set for the last half of the 7th, and stepping in for New York, Jared Young. Strike 1.
0-1 to count.
0-2 now. Just misses with that one.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Bounced up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and he reaches safely. And now the catcher comes up to him, Francisco Alvarez. Look out! And it hit him.
Well, he's just glad that he got hit with an off-speed pitch there instead of a fastball. Man, that would have hurt a lot more if it had velocity.
First and second, no outs. Here's the second baseman, Brett Beatty. That one's in there. That's strike one. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
The 0-2. Out to short. Dives, and he can't hang on. He decides to hold on to it, and they can't get the out.
Back against the wall with two strikes, but found a way. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Next to hit, A.J. Ewing. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. That's off the mark. 1 ball, 1 strike.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
One now. There's the strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Next offering is down low. The count now 2-2. Young at third. Alvarez on second. Baden on at first with nobody out. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And out number 1 on the grab. Juan Soto now. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And that one fouled off. That pitch in for a strike. 0-2 now.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
And the 0-2. And that's a little bit high.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And now 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Here's a 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And there's 2 down.
Well, that's a frustrating at bat right there. Big opportunity and just missed it. I know he wanted to do some damage. Next guy will have to pick him up.
Now, Bo Bichette, 1 for 3. Swing and a ball popped up. And Bichette is retired. And that is that. Mets leave them loaded. They still trail it here, 4-3.
That was an opportunity to do damage. He popped it up instead. Frustrating at bat. He'll be thinking about that one for a while.
We're at the top of the 8th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. And here it comes. And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. Base knock right field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's Mookie to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. The next offering misses. And a count 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing, and that one hammered. Down the line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is out of here. Mookie Betts blasts one out, and they add to their lead. It's 6-3.
No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Cionel Perez taking over on the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Just missed. And a foul ball. And now the lefty. And it's even up. In the air to left down the line. Soto really on his horse for it. Can't get their base hit. Safely into second. He's got a double. So man aboard. Here comes Max Muncy. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back and gone. He circles the bases, his second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 8-3.
Now he's just showing off out there, and who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat, watch it go a long way.
If you hit the ball that far, you know we're going to check the numbers. Let's go back to the nerd herd at StatCast. That was impressive.
Yeah, wow. I mean, they don't hit him much farther than that, Boog. Everything's got to come together to hit a ball like that, and he really showed us something right there.
And now, Andy Pajes. That one's in there. Strike one. Pitch hit in the air, right field. Bench coming in on it. One away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Kicks and fires. That clips the zone, and it's 1-1. Ouch, that one drilled him. On the run, throw to first. Just got him on that one. The comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay and try to continue, Boog.
Here's the catcher to hit, Will Smith. In there, and it's 0-1. Here comes a pitch. That one missed. The pitch. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Outside. Shohei Ohtani up next for the Dodgers. The other way, and he beats the shift.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And now it's going to be Shohei Ohtani. Next pitch downstairs. 2-0. In there at the knees.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
The count 2-1. That's a laser base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Luke Weaver gets handed the rock out of the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
So digging in, Alex Call. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Nice grab on the run. And that's the 3rd out. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 8-3. You're dialed into the show. Jack Dyer on the pitch here.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. The pitch. Off the mark there. 1-0. And a pitch. There's a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
That's in there. That is strike 2. Movement in the bullpen. A right-hander is up and throwing. At the belt and fires. And a ball evens the count.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Ground ball left side. Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Man at first. Jorge Polanco up now for the Mets. Pickoff throw. Lindor gets back easily.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Off the mark there. And that is ball 1. The pitch. On the ground to the left. And foul ball.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
And a 1-1. Lindor gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next offering in the dirt. And the count's even at 2. Good eye right there. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And he deals. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
Now it's going to be Carson Bench. First pitch just misses.
Count 1-0.
Left-hand batter waits. Now fly ball to right center. He dives, but he can't make the catch. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs. And now the first baseman, Jared Young. Just off the outside edge. Bases juiced, no outs. Slice the other way, that's a base hit. And they don't push it. Runner holds at third. Bases loaded now with still nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Francisco Alvarez getting ready to hit. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. And there's a ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
The tying run at the plate.
Ball 3.
Bases juiced, no outs.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
They say you win.
3-2.
Payoff pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Now here is Brett Beatty. First offering misses the mark. One out, base is full. That misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Lifted in the air down the left side. Makes the grab on the run. 2 down. The throw is wild, and it gets away. Back to the top of the Mets order. A.J. Ewing up now for the Mets. Polanco, the runner at third. Bench. At second, Young. On at first with 2 down. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And ball 1.
2 strikes.
Next pitch just misses. And that's ball 2. Good eye right there. Juan Soto up next for the Mets. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a pitch. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. So they get 1 but end up leaving the bases loaded. Through 8 full, it's the Dodgers 8 and the Mets 4. And welcome back. We go to the 9th, and here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And the pitch. Just missed. Weaver measures 6 feet 2 inches. 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014. Swing and a miss, and now it's even 1-1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss. 1-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Here's Mookie now.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Upstairs.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Righty delivers. And that one fouled off. Kicks and deals. On the ground at first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Two outs.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. Inside 3-2 the count. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that's in for a strike. Next pitch inside, and it's 2-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Hard ground ball, base knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
All over that one right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pages. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And here it comes. That's a strike. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Dodgers 8 and the back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Number 60.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And now it's Juan Soto. The pitch. There's the swing and a miss. And a pitch. Check swing, no appeal. Action in the pen down there. Lake Trinan looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. And a swing and a miss. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
Well, I've always said it's tough. An elevated fastball you see so well, hard to lay off of. Well, when you're talking about 100 miles per hour, chances of catching up are next to none. So you see that one just blown right by him. I think you're going to have to start a lot earlier if you're going to catch up to that speed.
Bichette in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. The 1-0. This one popped up. Freeman brings it in, and there are 2 outs. And now the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Right down to shoot. That's strike 1. Here comes the pitch.
That's the ball.
And now one strike away.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
Next pitch is popped up. And that'll do it.
When you hit 5 balls out of the yard, you expect to win. Some teams live and die by the long ball. Today, these 5 homers, they really led them to victory.
And our final here today, 8-4. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long